Prominent order of currencies. When it comes to the different currencies, there is a definite hierarchy. Knowing this helps us properly construct a currency pair. You'll notice that in all of the euro pairs, no matter what the euro is paired with, the euro is always first. It's always the base currency. Conversely, you'll find that no matter what the Japanese yen is paired with, it's always the last currency or the quote currency. This is because all the currencies have a hierarchy. Now let's see the order. The higher up on the list, the more prominent the currency. The lower down on the list, the less prominent or less important the currency is. Number 1 on the top of the list is the euro. Number 2 is the Great Britain pound. Number 3 is the Australian dollar. Number 4 is the New Zealand dollar. Number 5 is the US dollar. Number 6 is the Canadian dollar. 7 is the Swiss franc. And finally, 8 is the Japanese yen. It's not less important. It just is the bottom of this particular hierarchy. When assembling a currency pair, whichever currency is higher is first, will be the base currency. Whichever currency is lower is the second. This will be the quote currency. For example, let's say you want to trade the Japanese yen against the Canadian dollar. So we're looking at the JPY against the CAD. So we're going to refer to this list, to this hierarchy. According to the list, the CAD is higher than the JPY. So the currency pair will be arranged like this: CAD yen. Whatever two currencies you pair together are always going to be structured in the format of this list. If you want to pair the pound with the Canadian dollar, you'll get the pound CAD because the pound is higher on the list than the CAD. If you want to pair the Swiss franc with the US dollar, it will not be the Swiss franc US dollar because the Swiss franc is lower on the list than the US dollar. It will be the US dollar Swiss franc. No matter what pairs you make, if the euro is in the pair, the euro will always be the base currency. And looking at the list, no matter what currency pair has a JPY, the Japanese yen in it, the JPY will always be the quote currency. It will be the last currency because it is on the bottom of the list. When I got started trading, I made an effort, a point to memorize this list. Once you've memorized this list, it becomes a lot easier, a lot less trouble to identify the different currency pairs and build your own. And if you're looking to trade the Australian dollar, New Zealand dollar, for example, you'll know that it will be under the Australian dollar and not the New Zealand dollar. It'll be the AUD/NZD pair.